MACV-SOG took the raw concepts of special operations and pushed them to the absolute limit. They took the foundational methods of the British SAS from World War II and re-engineered them for the brutal reality of the Vietnam War. One of the most critical aspects of this adaptation was the overhaul of their gear and weaponry. It wasn't just about what they carried, but how it changed the way they fought. They stripped away the identity of a standard soldier. Every stitch in their tiger stripe, every modified weapon, and every ounce of gear had one purpose: to ensure that if they went into the jungle, they were the ones coming back out.
Governor Hughes, Governor Smith, Congressman Casey.
When you think of MACV-SOG, the first image that comes to mind is an operative clutching a short black carbine. This was the CAR-15 family, specifically the XM-177E2, often called the Colt Commando. The standard M16 was a disaster in the thick brush of Southeast Asia. It was too long and snagged on everything. SOG needed something different. The CAR-15 was the answer. It had a telescopic stock, a shortened 11.5-inch barrel, and a signature moderator on the muzzle. But SOG didn't just take it out of the box, they customized them. Operators would often tape 2 or even 3 magazines together, a technique known as jungle clipping, to ensure that the first 60 rounds were delivered as fast as possible during an initial contact ambush. Even though the XM-177 represented the cutting edge of weapon design, SOG didn't care about what was new. They cared about what worked. This practical mindset led them to reach back into history and pull out a weapon from the World War II era, the Thompson submachine gun. Seeing a 1920s-style weapon in the hands of a 1960s shadow warrior might seem like a contradiction, but in the dense triple-canopy jungles of Vietnam, it was a tactical masterpiece. The Thompson fired the heavy .45 ACP round. Unlike the light 5.56, which could be deflected by a single thick leaf, the .45 caliber slug punched through the foliage like a freight train. It was heavy, it was old, and it was loud. But for a SOG pointman, it was a reliable piece of sterile history that never jammed when the stakes were life or death. The AK-47 wasn't a trophy for SOG, it was a tactical necessity. In the dense jungle where you often fire at sounds rather than targets, the acoustic signature of your weapon is your ID card. By using the enemy's rifle, SOG teams could initiate an ambush and stay invisible for those first vital seconds. The NVA would hear their own weapons firing and hesitate, thinking it was a tragic mistake by their own comrades. That hesitation was the difference between a successful extraction and a body bag. Plus, when you're operating deep behind the fence, your only reliable resupply is the enemy you just neutralized. 7.62 became the universal language of survival. The list of SOG's weaponry could go on forever. They had access to almost anything they wanted, often testing experimental gear that regular troops wouldn't see for decades. Beyond the classics, their inventory included the Uzi, compact, reliable, and perfect for the sterile requirements of a recon team. The sawed-off RPD, a Soviet belt-fed machine gun cut down to the size of an assault rifle, pure handheld carnage. The Swedish K, a favorite among Navy SEALs and SOG for its reliability in water and mud. M79 Thumper, often sawed off as well, used as a massive handheld shotgun. The XM21 sniper rifle, for when they needed precision from the shadows. To disappear in the green hell, SOG discarded standard army gear for a sterile loadout. They personally cut out every Made in USA label from their clothes to ensure zero deniability. If captured, they were men from nowhere. Their skin was the environment itself. They used specific patterns to break their silhouette. Advisor's type, tadpole sparse, the classic sharp-edged tiger stripe. John Wayne high profile, bold, aggressive stripes for dense jungle. Black pajamas, standard local peasant clothing used for deep cover night ops. They were the ghosts of the jungle. Thanks for watching.